Namaskar, my dear friends. So we have seen RA8D1 microcontroller from Renesas. So Renesas has released this new high performance microcontroller recently. Now we are talking about the development kits that it has released. This is called EK-RA8D1. So we have already seen some of the features and like special feature access and microcontroller native pin access ecosystems that this particular development kit was offering to us, and this is the complete development kit, portfolios, and what are the different parts that is included in the kit that is available. So let us directly dive into the Renesas presentation. What are the things that they are offering and what are the resources that they will be giving it to us? So we will be having a deep dive into EK-RA8D1, that is Renesas advanced microcontroller kit. Okay, so once we see that, if we have to look into the agenda, what is the vision and objective for this new RA kit? Okay, RA kit means RA8D1 kit. Okay, RA8D1. So this is the particular microcontroller that will be the target device. Now, what are the architectures, features, and benefit? What is the deep dive into kit features and user experiences, and how we can get started quickly with this particular development kit? Okay, so this is my EK-RA8D1 development kit, and the microcontroller is RA8D1. Okay. Now, vision of RA kit is basically we have to deliver an unmatched innovation experience. So, if you want to innovate or if you want to do core research and development activities, this is going to be the best choice of development activities. Through your what? Scalable, flexible, and ecosystem ready Renesas advanced microcontroller kits. It is going to enable you all the users for their innovative products to market faster. Okay, so this is the vision of this particular kit. Now, what are the objectives? So, objectives is basically it can go for proof of concepts. It can like help you to evaluate functionally. It can give you like getting started references, solutions, and demos are also available. Many different like demo codes or demo firmware is already available, that is called sample codes, and lot of trainings and workshops is also available from Renesas directly, like lot of video courses is there. So those videos you can like watch out and see. And you have maker communities, like if you have some questions or something like that, then you can reach to the community and they will be able to help you out. Renesas has research and academia programs as well, where you can put down your questions or your queries and you can get the solutions. That will be done through your communities as well as research and academias, and promotion and lead generations that will be done by the Renesas team. Okay, so basically these are going this particular evaluation kit is going to enable a large number of use cases. Okay, so that the customers, engineers, developers, distributors, all these parties are going to do lot more activities using this particular microcontroller development kit. Okay, so what is the strategy that they are following? So a strategy that they are following is, most of the thing that you will see is complexity of your microcontroller kit and the number of business enablement use cases that they are going to support. So how many, like what is the complexity of the evaluation board that you are going to get, and how many number of users that will be there. So as you can see, a typical breakout boards will be very very small. Like this circle actually represents that the number of features that this particular kit is going to support you, and all MCU features. Okay, so basically you will see, if you're going to go for a typical development kit, this will be very very complex. Okay, but it will be giving you very less number of features. However, if you compare with this RA kit is going to be very less complex. See, up to this. Okay, and it is going to give you a very huge amount of business cases, or your development activities or strategies that you can support. Got it? So in terms of business, technical, and user experience, it is going to be one of the best choice. This is your RA kit. All right. More into this, what is the differentiation that sets you apart is basically the innovation ready. Okay, like whatever research or whatever the new product introduction that you are doing, that is going to be very much ready by yourself. Okay, with this evaluation kit you will be able to do almost everything without having your own customized board. Okay, now this is going to be ecosystem ready. Okay, so all the enhanced, enhanced functionality in your terms, it is available. We have world ready, like compliant with many international standards, whatever the standards that internationally it is acclaimed, or like IC certifications and all, this board is going to offer you. And it is a very fun ready experience. Got it? So you want to go for fun, you start with this particular development kit. Got it? Now coming to talk about the kit architecture. Okay, so my kit is EK-RA8D1. Got it? So in terms of ecosystems and system control access, we have power, debug, ecosystem expansion, basic connectivities, user IOs, and kit information that is there with your standard sections. Got it? Now if you see your flexible sections or microcontroller dependent, so what is the things? So all the microcontroller pins have their separate access so that you can utilize them for your own utilization. Then you have microcontroller current measurement and microcontroller dependent functionalities. Okay, so whatever dependent functionalities like communication, peripherals, or UART, I2C, SPI, all those things, even camera interface and memory card interfaces, all these things are dependent to your microcontroller pins that are accessible. Got it? It is very, if you talk about key features, it is very, like a scalable design framework. It has feature access organization. It has onboard access to most popular ecosystems. Basically it brings more innovations to your users. Okay, more about the kit architecture is, as I already told you, like power, debug, and all these things, it has high value functionalities, and it has all these microcontroller pins. So you can see we have EK-RA8D1 board. This looks like this. Okay, if you want to go ahead with this is little lower version of the same family, so this is RA4M2 board, and this is RA2E2 board. Got it? So basically RA2E2 board is the lower version, some other microcontroller, then RA4M2, and then RA8D1 board. So we are actually more interested into RA8D1, which is newly launched. Got it? More into kit architecture, we have other families as well. As you can see, standard sections is ecosystem and system control access, power, debug, and kit information, high value functionalities, and microcontroller pins and their accesses. So this can have another expansion is basically, see here, some separate memory cards or some other interface that is getting connected. Here also one more interface is getting connected. Here display is getting connected. So this particular RA8D1 eval kit is going to give you lot of features that, so that you can connect your extra or additional daughter cards or something like that. Got it? So you can see RA8 kit with ecosystem add on to enhance the functionality to support variety of end applications. So whatever the end applications that you are going to have, you will be able to utilize this particular kit. So coming to the fact that the world of innovation awaits you. Basically, this is a particular kit that you are going to get once you order about this, and it will look like this is the board, this is the display, and these are some one or two like daughter cards are there, which will be getting as a add-on. Got it? Now let's talk more about it. What is the control access area? So power, if you see, this particular board is having power. Okay, so this is your front view and this is your back view. Half of the board it is shown. Okay, not full board it is shown. So as you can see, multiple power inputs are there. USB debug is there, like directly you can plug in from your laptop. Then USB full speed control is there, and clamping loop and through hole is there. Got it? Then another thing is, you have onboard LDOs 5 volt to 3.3 volt 2 ampere rating. So basically what you can do is you can feed 5 volt input, like to this particular board. Okay, and once you feed your 5 volt input, then there is a LDO already 5 volt to 3.3 volt that will convert it. So onboard LDO is there. Then 3.3 volt test clamp loop is there. Power LED, white LED will be showing it to you that it is powered up. Got it? Next is superimpose current by connecting multiple power. Got it? Coming to the next next area is, if you see debug and traces, so these are the like yellow blocks that is showing you what are the debugs and how it is getting connected to it. So this is having RAM2 debug MCU. So you don't have to worry about debug section. Like you will not be needing all these things while developing your like this thing. So basically this is not required. You have Sagar J-Link, you have debug connectors like SWD programming or JTAG programming or JTAG and ETM programming. So this is micro USB, this is 10 pin Cortex and this is 20 pin Cortex. So all these possibilities are there with this particular eval kit. And you have debug status LED also, it is in orange color, and debug mode selection jumpers also. Okay. So this is fine, but once you will be developing your own board, then you will not be needing all these things. Only one or two you will be trying to utilize. Let's say you will be using SWD and JTAG programming. So anyway, once I proceed for the development of this particular like microcontroller, that time I will show it to you how to design this particular microcontroller for SWD programming and JTAG programming. But this onboard debugger you don't have to worry about. Okay. Coming to the fact about like multiple debug modes, so you can see this particular like eval kit is going to have onboard debug kit. So this is half of the section is like made up something like that, so that it can do all, not half of, like very less of that part. Very small part of this section is going to utilize for your debug purpose, that is RA4M2, and this is our microcontroller of interest. So interface is SWD, like your laptop is here, and you are going to connect one USB to debug this particular microcontroller. Got it? So this is your debug on board. Debug in, so debug in means like you have suppose external debugger, your own debugger, so you can connect through this particular like connector, that is your SWD connector or JTAG connector, and then debug your microcontroller. So you don't have to utilize your onboard debugger. Got it? Coming to the fact that debug out, so suppose you have a board ready with you, like you have already made your array board and you want to debug that, so you can utilize this debugger itself to debug that particular like board that you have designed. So what you will do, your laptop you will connect through USB, and this USB will be utilizing this particular debug circuits, and this debugger will be getting connected through the SWD program, and this SWD connector will be getting connected to your developed board. Got it? So it can be utilized for your like USB debug or 10 pin or 20 pin both, and debug in will be utilized for 10 pin and 20 pin both, and debug on board only will be having SWD and USB connectors. Got it? Next we have a system control access area. So lot of like parts that is available here is you have two seed group systems, I2C and analog devices. So like these are 1 and 2. So these are two seed groups. Two Digilent, PMOD, SPI and UARTs are there. Okay. We have microelectronica and microbus, Arduino, R3 is there, SparkFun, Quick is there. User IOs, if you see, 3 LEDs are there that you can see, 1 2 3. Okay. 2 user buttons are there that you can see, 1 2 3 is there. Okay. Then disconnect traces is there. Got it? So one reset button is also there. This looks like this red one. Okay. Hope you have a complete understanding of this ecosystem from this particular development kit. Now more into this is serial connectivity. Coming to the serial connectivity part, so if you have this particular board handy, you will be able to see where is your SPI part, where is your I2C part, and where is your UART part. Okay, so coming to the like presentation, you will see here this is your front end board and this is your like back end board, and here you will be able to find out where is your SPI and where is your like user LEDs or USB full speed, USB high speed, and like your user switches and reset switches, then pmod connector 1 and pmod connector 2. Just now I told you pmod connectors. Okay, then you can see this particular is micro bus connector, so micro bus connector is also there. And then groove was there, like groove and quick connector. So groove and quick connector is this one, this is your groove and quick connector. And then this is Arduino Uno connector. So Arduino Uno connector is these two. Okay, so these two are Arduino Uno connector. So once you have the board with you, you will be able to find out exactly what is the like item at which place and how it is connected to the ecosystem. Got it? And this is your back view. Next, uh, we have already studied about micro AB connectors and everything. Then we have reset switch, red button is there. Then boot configuration jumper is there. Okay, so if you want to like configure your boot mode and all, so this is your jumper. That is, I guess it is the same. We have other kit information like what is the version number or durable part number and websites and everything. A special feature access area, if you see, so it has a high Ethernet connectivity features. You can see your Ethernet connector is available here. Okay, and RJ45 with integrated magnetics. So it will be having like very good EMIMC capabilities as well. It has receive and transmit LEDs to indicate that receive and transmit is happening. Okay, and RMII disconnect traces are also there. USB full speed host and device both are there. Okay, so this is your USB full speed host and device, and this is having micro AB connector. So this is AB type connector, micro AB type connector. Got it? So this is your front view, this is your back view. Next, if we talk about is like a special feature access areas. So already we studied just now Ethernet physical. So Ethernet physical was like like this. These are the like I mean some of the ICs that will be utilized for your Ethernet purposes and all. So they will not be able to show it to you directly like what are these, but basically it has RJ45 with integrated magnetics. Just now we studied, and we studied RX TX LEDs, RMIIs. Just now we studied here. Okay, so same thing is repeated. Now if we talk about, it has like following a special features that is provided with MCU. Okay, so if you see 64 MB octo SPI, so one of them is a like 64 MB octo SPI flash is there. One more 64 SD RAM is there. So 64 MB SD RAM is there. So one of them is SD RAM, one of them is SPI flash. Okay, another one is MIPI graphic expansion port is there. So if I show you graphic expansion port and graphic expansion port parallel and camera expansion ports, so let me open the device diagram here, and you will see this is your breakout pin headers. Okay, this is your Octa SPI flash. This one is your Octa SPI flash, and this was your SD RAM 64 MB. Got it? And one more thing that they talked about just now is MIPI graphical expansion port. So graphical expansion port is one of these three, right? One of these two, right? So if you talk about that, then you're going to get a graphical expansion port. So this is your parallel graphical expansion port, and this is your camera expansion port. So this part is basically your like graphical expansion port, and this is your camera expansion port. So this is the way you are going to recognize each and every sections of this particular evaluation kit. Okay, and I think MIPI graphical expansion port is like this one, the middle one, backside it is. Okay, next if you see MCU, so the MCU that is utilized is R7F R7F series. Okay, so R7F A8D1 BHE CBD. Okay, so it is like sorry, the microcontroller that is used here is R7FA8D1B HECBD. So this is 224 pin BGA package. Okay, and it is having 178 IOs. One more version is having 165 IOs with the same pin configuration, 224 pin BGA. Okay, Now MCU breakout pins are there, which is having male like headers. So you can see 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is expansion card, but these three, 1, 2 and 3, these are your male headers, and 3.3 volt and ground available on each header. So you can see 1, 2, 3 and this 4, every headers will be having your 3.3 and ground availability. So you don't have to think about connecting your power pin and ground. Okay. Now, as you can see, same native access area just now we saw, like mail headers and enhanced prototyping supports. So it has the capability of, complete prototyping support. Like you can directly attach your daughter card or your additional, circuitry to this mail headers, so that you can design your own circuits and debug them. More into this native pin access area. So basically it is going to have 2 cross 40 pins. So 2 cross 40 pin is basically this one, and then 2 cross 50 pin male header is, let me just check once, 2 cross 40 pin is one of them, like 1, 2, 3. So if you see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 into 40, so it is totally, like 40 pin headers. Okay, and two 50 pin header are also there, so total 4 are there. So actually I can see here 2 cross 50 pin, like 50 pin 2 are there and 40 pins 2 are there. Then enhanced prototyping support is also there. It has the capability of MCU and USB current measurement. Okay, so what is the total current that USB and like microcontroller is consuming, that measurement capability is also there. You can try to find out using your ADCs, and other references are there, okay, for your complete development. Now if we talk about UX enhancement, so what is the practical, and aesthetic layout placement? You can see design symmetry and segmentation is there. So you can, it looks like you can cut here, and it will be having a two board, one board here, one board, another board here, like that. This is your debug section. So one part, this side is developed and this side is developed. Okay, so this is particularly your debug part, and this is your array part. Okay, and this is your development peripheral parts. Okay, so this is how this is going to be very, very user friendly and very, like high end development kit for your all needs that you wanted to buy. And if you want to buy it, you can go ahead and directly order from your one of, like any of the vendors, or directly from the website. Now if you talk about website, so website information, I already have given you, like what are the things that is available from the website. So many, like design files and, like schematics directly. So if you are going to, directly find out like what is the design file, manufacturing files, then, like bill of materials, schematics, and, board files. So all these things are available. So if you want to do by yourself this particular in a, like development kit, you can go and directly do this, or otherwise I'll suggest you buy this for your development purpose, and design the circuit for your application on your own. That will be taught in our next videos. Okay, so if you see, you have, like evaluation kit that is available with your future electronics, dg key, mouser, all these like places this particular board is available. More into that, if you see, like development kit resources, so you have user manual, keyboard, kit boards are there, orderable part number is available, packaging is there, then 3D drawing, bill of material, mechanical drawing, schematics, everything is there. You have some, like quick start guides, like how you can get into the directly design phase and directly debug your card for your own needs. Example projects are there, okay, and application note, application projects are also there. So some of the very good application projects are available with this particular microcontroller development kit, which will be directly utilized in your daily uses. Okay, and world ready, like this is having, like EMIMC standard certification, so like FCC notice class A, and all other certifications are also there. It has European ROHS and, like China SG/T. Okay, and it has safety standards UL94V-0. Okay, so this is a very good, well recommended board for all your needs that you will be having. Now, if you want to, like see some of the, collaterals, so we have PPTs and we have videos, and you can see it has, introduction to Renesas Advanced Microcontroller Kits. It has deep dive into the EK-RA8D1 microcontrollers. It has innovation kits for IoTs. It has flash programming. So accelerated debugging, flash programming is there. Example projects are there. Getting started is there. Okay. You want to do some innovative, ideas or innovative uh, project developments, then you can utilize this particular development kits. And it has, machine learning as well as artificial intelligence, internet of things, and HMI applications as well. Okay, as we have already seen in the previous videos. You, if you want, you can directly go into the presentation and videos that is available in this particular link. Now, if you want to see some of the websites and blogs that has come in for this particular microcontroller are like see EK-RA8D1. It has what are the different capabilities that you can see. So basically, Renesas RA microcontroller kits that is available in the website. It has quickly programming RA MCU, how to quickly program this RA microcontroller, and then accelerate debugging. Beginning to innovate has never been easier. Okay, so if you want to innovate, it was never easier earlier, but with this particular microcontroller RA8D1, this has been little bit easy. This has become quite handy to go for your innovation purposes. A lot of develop, faster using example projects for this particular microcontroller. So a lot of example projects are available from this. Engineering, if you see, already I told you quick start user guide, user manuals, schematics, bill of materials, design and manufacturing files like board files are also there, and example projects is there. So this is much more convenient, and almost all the items that has been given by this microcontroller manufacturer, that is Renesas. So I hope you guys have good understanding about how to utilize this particular evaluation kit. So all right guys, before we proceed next, I have few announcements. What I have to do is, what you can do is, you can go ahead and share these particular videos to your friends, colleagues who are working with electronics industries and semiconductor designs, and those who wants to make their career in electronics designs. Okay, so they will be having quite handy experience, or quite good understanding using these videos, so that they can excel in their career. Now moving to this particular microcontroller board further, we have getting started is very easy. Okay, so take the guesswork out for your innovation. Then it has unmatched schematic approach and methodological approach. So this video, if you watch, what will you do is, you will be able to understand that how nicely they have explained how to get started with this development kit, and as well as how you are going to design your own microcontroller circuit very easily. Okay, that will be, anyway I will be also teaching you guys like how to approach for the circuit design using this particular microcontroller. We'll be taking both LQFP 176 pin and BGA 224 pin in our design. Got it? So stay tuned for that. That will be coming as soon as possible. Now, getting started, just now I told you, if you want to buy this particular evaluation kit, what you can do is, you can order any one of the global leader or the regional distributors like Onet or DZKey or Mauser, or some RS components, some WT electronics is there. Okay, some future electronics is there, Farnell is there, some other companies are also there that you can have a look into this. Mechanica is one of the good distributor also. Okay, so you can buy any of these distributor places or online distributions. Next is this particular kit name is basically EK-RA8D1, and kit homepage, if you go, you will be able to see almost all the documentation available and all the resources that you need for your project development, like easy to start. Okay, what is the schematic, how it is like developed, and what pins is connected at what places is given in your user manual, as well as quick start guide. And this particular presentation is not for like inside connections and all. It is going to give you an idea like how you can use this particular development kit for your design purposes or evaluation purposes. Next, we have download pages and everything. So these are more into basically we have already seen these things. So these things we can skip. Okay. Uh, if you want to choose some of like add-on modules, so those add-on modules you can utilize from your Arduino or Quick or Groove or Digiland, Pmod, Microbus. So as you can see, just now I told you, like in previous slides. So some of the boards were, this particular board were having Pmod connectors or Microbus connectors or Groove connectors for connecting these particular add-on cards. Okay. Some of the numerous like softwares IPs are there from Renesas ecosystem partners for additional features. Basically we have like Microsoft Azure, AWS is there, Swagger is there, LTI is there, DSP is there, Sensory and others are also there. Okay, so their additional features software will be very very useful for your GPS systems or any other particular like different kinds of applications in your projects. Okay, and kit design package has almost all the like resources that you need, like bill of materials, schematics, and design files and manufacturing files. Okay, some useful resources that you already know, like ordering and documentation, example projects, video library for designing and learning this particular microcontroller RA8D1. Okay, then support communities there, where if you find some of the particular like a problem that you are facing and you want to reach out to the people, you can go ahead and connect to the support community and they should be able to answer you out. Even if they do not come up, Renesas is always available to support you in this respect. And we have feedback and feature request. If you want to give your feedbacks or if you want to enhance some of the features in the board, we are still open. We are always open for any new development. So that's all. Like you are going to bring your good ideas or big ideas to your life. Okay, and this is how you are going to get your unmatched innovation experience with your Renesas kit. So that's all. This was all with our like development kit that was there for RA8D1 microcontroller that has been recently released by Renesas. So alright guys, do like and share my channel, and if you have any like queries or any understanding that you require regarding a microcontroller design and development activities, or what are the approach that you need to look into, what is the process that you should like follow, or how you can design your own board which should be like error free, and it doesn't require any debug at last. Okay, so those all things you can reach out to me. You can put down your questions in your comment in our comment box, and we should be able to answer you out. So thank you so much.